What's up guys and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by today's title, we're finally jumping into some basketball content. As I've wanted to do some basketball stuff for a while, I just didn't have any great ideas, but I figured with the All-Star break just happening last weekend, now would be a great opportunity to take a look back at the first half of the season and talk about who was winning the MVP race as of now. The four main candidates right now for MVP are Steph Curry, LeBron James, Joel Embiid, and Nicola Yokic. All four of those players have been absolutely dominant this season, and it's been fun to watch. As you guys can kind of see, I have the Nicola Yokic jersey on today. As much as I would love to sit here and hype up one of my favorite players in the league, that wouldn't be fair to you guys, and it definitely wouldn't be fair to the other three candidates in the MVP race. To determine who's leading the MVP race in an unbiased way, I created a GPA style format using 8 statistical categories. Those 8 statistical categories are points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, and for the last two I wanted to go a little bit more in depth, so I picked player efficiency rating and true shooting percentage. Similar to calculating your GPA in school when an A is 4 points and a B is 3 points, I did the same thing with these categories. So if a player is leading a category, they're going to get 4 points, if they're second, they get 3 points, if they're third, they get 2 points, and if they're last in the category, they get 1 point, meaning that if a player leads in every single category, the highest GPA they could earn is a 4.0. I did this because I feel like the most valuable player award should go to the player who affects their team the most in all different stats, not just scoring the ball. Any player can score the ball well, but very few can score well as rebound well, assist well, shoot the ball efficiently, as well as be efficient with their teammates on the court all at once. I also find this method to be much more objective opposed to me just making opinionated statements. But without further ado, let's jump in starting with LeBron James. Now LeBron is in the MVP conversation every year, it's really not a shock at this point, and this year's no different. At the halfway point in the season, LeBron is averaging 26 points per game, 8 rebounds, and almost 8 assists per game, along with a 24.5 player efficiency rating. He's made about 50% of his shots so far, along with 35% of his three-pointers, 69% of his free throws, and has a true shooting percentage of 59.7%. This definitely isn't LeBron's best statistical year, but still impressive nonetheless. In addition, LeBron has helped the Lakers get to the 3rd seed in the Western Conference with a 24-13 record at this point. Moving on to Steph Curry's numbers, he's averaging almost 30 points a game, 5.5 rebounds per game, 6 assists per game, and also has a 25.32 player efficiency rating. He's made about 47% of his field goals, along with 41% from 3, 93% from the free throw line, and also has a true shooting percentage of 64.6%. The Warriors are currently on the bubble for the 8th and final playoff spot, as they are currently in the 9th seed with a 19-18 record. Moving on to the first of two centers we have on this list, Joel Embiid starts us off averaging 30 points a game, 11.5 rebounds, 3 assists per game, as well as a 31.19 player efficiency rating, which is second in the league. He's also been a very effective shooter this year, making 52% of his field goals, 41% of his three-pointers, 85% of his free throw attempts, as well as a 64.6 true shooting percentage, tied with Steph Curry. It should also be noted that Joel Embiid takes an average of 11.6 free throws a game, which is more than double anyone on this list, but nonetheless averaging 30 points a game is still very impressive. He's also helped his team get to the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference with a 24-12 record. Although that would put his team 4th in the West, it is still very impressive anytime you can get your team to the top of a conference. Last and certainly not least, we have Nicola Yokic, who's averaging 27 points a game, 11 rebounds, as well as 8.5 assists per game, and also has a 31.61 player efficiency rating, which is 1st in the league. He has also had the best shooting year of anyone on this list, making 56% of his field goals, 41% from 3, 88% of his free throws, and has a true shooting percentage of 65.2%. Jokic is also 2nd in the league with triple-doubles, having 9 on the year, trailing only Russell Westbrook, who has 10. Looking at Jokic's numbers, he definitely has the most well-rounded stats and appears to add the most value to his team. When he comes out of the game, the Nuggets struggle drastically, and if they want to even have a chance to make the playoffs and play well, they have to fix that issue. Even with that problem though, Jokic has helped the Nuggets get to the 6th seed in the Western Conference as of now with a 21-15 record. They are also just went on a 4-game win streak, so they are on the up and up for the second half of the year. When crunching the numbers to figure out each player's GPA, LeBron James comes in last place with a 1.5 GPA. Steph Curry comes in 3rd with a 2.25 GPA, and Embiid comes in 2nd place with a 2.87 GPA, which leaves Nicola Yokic in 1st place with a 3.5 GPA. As you can see, the race isn't even close when using this GPA style format. And although many people may not like it, I feel like it does a great job of capturing a player's value on the floor outside of just scoring the basketball. Because of this, I believe Nicola Yokic is currently leading the MVP race. If he continues to play like he did in the first half of the year and can get the Nuggets to the 4th or 5th seed, I believe he deserves to win MVP. But these are just my thoughts, and I would love to hear yours down in the comment section below. Do you think my GPA style system works well, or do you think there's a better way to determine who should win MVP? As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.